What kind of people do the whitbread? Mad people. It's the ultimate finding out of who you are, what you're made of, what are your limits, how far can you push yourself. It's pitting yourself against the elements.
In 1989, Tracy Edwards set about this ultimate journey. Facing prejudice in a sport dominated by men, Edwards led the first all-female crew to sail around the world on a yacht called Maiden.
I mean, I thought there would be some laughter. What I did not expect was the anger and the vociferous arguments about why we shouldn't be allowed to do this. It was so shocking and so galvanizing. Everything that was put in our way was something that made us more determined to do this race.
Edwards and her crew defied expectations. Maiden finished second overall in her class, winning 2 of the most difficult legs, including the perilous journey across the Southern Ocean.
We went further south than any other boat in that entire whitbread, and one of the furthest south ever in the whitbread. And that was a huge risk. I mean, someone died on that leg. You know, if anything's going to remind you of your mortality, it's someone dying on a boat not a few hundred miles away from where you are. And it's so hard to remember how jaw-dropping it was, because people thought we were going to have to be rescued. So to win that leg was absolutely huge, and to win it by 38 hours was so satisfying. It is almost impossible to put into words.
The crew of Maiden inspired thousands on their global journey, and they returned to Southampton to a hero's welcome. 33 years on, and Maiden's message of hope continues, with the yacht now a beacon for the Maiden Factor Foundation.
We're a very small cog in a huge wheel of people all around the world who are trying to make sure that girls get an education. We've raised just over £500,000 for girls' educational charities, focusing on STEM programmes for girls in particular. Maiden carries a baton, and children from all over the world write messages to each other and they put them in the baton. And what this does is it's such a great way of showing children that just because an ocean separates us doesn't mean to say we're different. And it's a very physical thing, Maiden sailing from one country to another with these messages. And we hand them over to the next children, and of course what they realise is that we all want the same things. Children will write, we would like a roof over our head, food to eat, clean water that we don't have to walk 4 hours to get, an education, parents who love us, we'd like you to stop destroying our planet, and we'd like humans to stop killing each other. That's pretty much it, it's not rocket science. For the first time in my life, I feel I'm exactly where I should be. Everything's come together to make sure I'm here now doing what I do. I finally have reached a point in my life where I'm very proud of what I've done. I love what we do now. And it's really brought Maiden full circle.